Good morning, beloveds. I have a crown of wolves today. All right. It is October 25th. Our title is Progress. And it is a poem. And I know it's a poem because Ella Wheeler Wilcox is the author. And she is a poet. And this was published in Effectual Prayer in 1945 from Unity. Okay. Progress. Let there be many windows to your soul. Let that all the glory of the universe may beautify it. Not the narrow pane of one poor creed can catch the radiant rays that shine from the countless sources. Tear away the blinds of superstition. Let the light pour through the fair windows, broad as truth itself and high as God. Tune your ear to all the worldless music of the stars, and to the voice of nature, and your heart shall turn to truth and goodness as the plant turns to the sun. 1,000 unseen hands reach down to help you to their peace-crowned heights, and all the forces of the firmament shall fortify your strength. Be not afraid to thrust aside half-truths and grasp the whole. All right. I did not know that Ella Wheeler Wilcox wrote for Unity. I have a book of her poetry because I published a poem that I had written. And a friend of mine who is a poet, because I have one of his books too, and he is a pirate poet, or a poet pirate, liked it and said it reminded him of Ella Wheeler Wilcox. And I was like, oh, well, who's Ella Wheeler Wilcox? And so I looked her up and bought a book of her poetry, and she's really amazing. So, I didn't know she wrote for Unity though. That's cool. Okay, so let there be many windows to your soul. I quote Ernest Holmes, open the windows, and he says windows of your soul. And I think it's interesting that she says, let there be many windows of your soul, because a couple of lines down, she says, of one poor creed can catch, not the narrow pane of one poor creed can catch the rays. What she is reminding us is that there are as many ways to look at God as there are people on earth. So no religion has all of the truth. All religions have some truth. All religions have some truth, but no religion has all of the truth. And so there are a variety of ways to go at this. And it's good when we cross-pollinate. It's good when I appreciate my parents from the level of, now I grew up in Southern Baptist country. Like I spent 10 years in Georgia, and I mean middle of nowhere, Georgia. And my parents were really, really good in that they would, anybody who wanted to take us to church, if we came home and said, hey, so-and-so wants to take us to church, they were like, fine, go. So I got to experience a fairly wide range of religions. I also grew up in the military. So, military-based churches are really interesting because they have to cater to everybody. So the military chaplains are very interesting. And so she's inviting us to open up our windows and experience all of the glory of the universe. And not just through religion. Okay? Not just through religion, because Henry David Thoreau and Emerson would argue, go out in nature. And I think one of my teachers, he taught spiritual psychology, but he also taught Islam because he was a Sikh. The mystic branch of Islam talked about the book of, there were 3 books. There was the book which included the Jewish Testament, the Christian Testament, and the Quran. And then there was the book of you and the book of nature. So it's like go out and experience the truth of nature and then explore the truth of you, because you are made by God, of God, for God. As yesterday our author was talking about the one substance, then you hold a bit of the truth because you're made from the truth. And so Ella is encouraging us to experience all of that. Now, why she called it progress? Oh, she called it progress. Yeah. Because she also encourages us not just to open the windows of our soul, let there be many, or have many windows in our soul, but and to, what was it? Tear away the blinds of superstition. That's a line. Let the light pour through the fair windows broad as truth itself. Tune your ear to all of it does say worldless music of the stars. And they also call it the music of the spheres. And physics, somewhere in physics, and it may be one of those, it could be like quantum physics, contemplates that the language of the universe is music, which I think is really interesting. So she's talking about tune your ear to all of the worldless music of the stars and to the voice of nature. See, I said the book of nature, and your heart. So the book of you. So you have 3 books. You have the book of religion, the book of nature, and the book of you. That's what she's talking about. And then she says, shall turn to truth and goodness as the plant turns towards the sun. 1,000 unseen hands reach down to help you to their peace-crowned heights. You are not doing this by yourself. You're not doing this by yourself. Every soul that has reached a level of enlightenment, a level of peace, a level of illumination is going to help you. And they're going to do it in material form, but they're also going to do it in spiritual form. So it's like every hand that has reached that level will reach out to you when you reach up. You will never hold out your hand in truth and peace and not have it clasped. You just may not see it because it may be coming from, a different realm, a spiritual realm. But the hand will be clasped, and you will be, as she says, your strength will be fortified. So be not afraid to thrust aside half-truths and grasp the whole. You on a mission today? There it is. She says, open the windows of your soul. Open the windows of your soul, tune your ears, and read the 3 books. The book of religion, the book of spirituality, which includes all of the sacred literature, the book of nature, go out and experience nature, and then the book of you, explore the truth of your being. But she says, thrust aside the half-truths. I would tell you that any religion that tells you that they have all of the truth, run screaming. Because they don't. It's not possible for them to have all of the truth. I'm not going to tell you that they don't have some of the truth. I do believe that pretty much all religions, there may be some exceptions out there, have some truth. The question is, have we buried, have we buried the truth so deep that we don't recognize it when we see it? Have they dressed it up with so much fluff that, again, we don't see it? Or have they taken the truth that they've got and decided and blinded themselves to any other truth? So it's, you have to separate the wheat from the chaff. And so she says, don't be afraid to thrust aside the whole truth, the half truths, and grasp the whole. Because when you reach out your hand, every soul that has reached that level will reach back to support you, to help you. And, the source of your own being. God is always. Is it Rumi that says it? That when you move towards spirit, spirit runs to you. So try it. You might like it. I love Ella Wheeler Wilcox. I commend her to you as a poet. Read some of her stuff. She's phenomenal and interesting, it was a huge compliment to me when I read some of her stuff to have my poem compared to it. So, yeah. All right. Oh, no, I don't know why I'm putting these on because I'm done now. You got your mission. The mission today, should you choose to accept it. Shove aside those half-truths, grasp the whole. What does that mean? Read the 3 books. Read the 3 books. Now, when I say the 3 books, remember one of the books is a library. It's a library of sacred literature. The other book is go outside and you. So, yeah. All right. The other mission is the same mission I give you every day, which is the mission of self-care. It's the spiritual practice of self-care. It is the mission to do something loving for yourself, do something kind for yourself, do something compassionate for yourself, whatever that looks like. I felt awful this morning when I woke up, but I still got myself up, got my glass of water, and took myself for a bike ride because I knew it would make me feel better. Sometimes we do things that we don't feel good because we know that it'll make us feel better. I will probably eat a lot of ginger today. I don't know. It is what it is. So, but that, that's what it looks like. It looks like, and maybe if I'm smart, I'll go to bed early tonight. And we have weather coming in, and I know that's part of what is going on. I can feel it right up in here. So it's going to rain for like the next week, and that's okay. And then hopefully the temperature will drop. So, because I'm looking forward to that. I always feel bad when my brother comes down from how far north he lives to here and it's blistering. I'm just like, it shouldn't be blistering when you visit. All right. Yeah. So basic suggestions, do something, take a deep breath before you speak, take a walk, take a break, take a nap, which is the effect of like electronics, turn yourself off, turn yourself back on. You'll feel better. Eat dessert first, because when I say that, one, I do believe chocolate fixes everything, or it's at least the first step, but it's a reminder we don't know how long we've got, so don't save the good stuff. I've started saying it, go ahead and make the ordinary extraordinary a little more often. Wear the fancy clothes, eat the fancy foods, use all the fancy dishware more often than just holidays. Pick a random Tuesday night and go all out. It might be fun. I don't own any of that fancy dishware, so I don't do it, but if I did, I would. Just don't save the good stuff. Use it now while you still can enjoy it. All right. And then I want to remind you that joy is a quality of God. Okay? Joy is a quality. Therefore, joy is a quality of you. No matter what is going on in the world, no matter what is going on in your life, you still deserve joy. So I'm encouraging you to make room for joy. Okay? Make room for joy, whatever that looks like. I have a little scene from a fundraising gala for a theater company that I'll yank out, and that just brings me joy. And I was like, that memory right there. Yep. Nope. I love it. And it makes me happy, and it's joyful. And it especially in those moments where I'm just like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. That's what I reach for. That moment of joy. All right. So take care of yourself. Practice on yourself. I want you to practice on yourself, if for no other reason than you deserve your own love, kindness, and compassion. You can't pour from an empty cup. That's the other reason. And you are your own best test subject. And I'm wanting you to, I'm hoping that you create the habit so that your first response to everything is loving, kind, and compassionate, especially to yourself. All right. The rest of the suggestions are basic and easy. Do something to engage your mind and your body, whatever that looks like for you. Drink plenty of water. Hydration is super important. When I don't feel good, hydration helps. Your brain works better, your body works better, and your skin looks better when you hydrate. So hydrate. And then it is going to rain for the next week or so, but I still got some sunlight this morning. 5 to 10 minutes of direct sunlight from 7 to 9 in the morning will help to support your circadian rhythms, and it will help to support your vitamin D levels. It's very healthy for you. It's science. You can look it up. So, and it's only 5 to 10 minutes, but if you get up before the sun, or it's like it said, it's going to rain for the next week, artificial light will help. You can Google sun lamps or seasonal affect disorder lamps, lights, because at this point I think you can just order a light bulb that you can screw into a lamp. You know, it's the technology has come a long way. So please feel free to get that light therapy. It works. And then I mentioned this quote: open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you do live in heaven right here, right now. It's all around us all the time. So Ella was talking about having many windows to the soul. When Ernest says that, he says, open the windows of your soul. Well, they both are saying the same thing. Let the light in. Let the light in. Well, here's the good news. The light also comes from without, you know. Maybe that's what I should be saying, rather than letting the light in. When you open the windows of your soul, you're letting the light out. You know, the source of your being is God. And that's an infinite source of love, kindness, compassion, of wisdom, of mercy, of grace, of joy, of peace, all of the qualities of God. So when we throw those window panes open, all kinds of amazing things happen. And Ernest is referencing the breath of heaven because he's reminding us that heaven isn't a place. It's not a place we have to get to. It's a state of mind. It's a state of consciousness. If you learn to do it for yourself now, any place can become heaven. That is a superpower. And we come pre-installed with it because it's part of the Christ consciousness. Now, we call it, in the Western, we call it Christ consciousness. Everybody comes pre-installed with it. Other religions just call it something else. So, you know, there's that. All right. And you can always take Emma's advice. Look for the good and praise it. That will get you into that heavenly mindset faster than anything else. Gratitude is this amazing power that has the power to change your mood. All right. Jumping forward, I guess I'm at the social media part, where I'm going to say we are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark. I'm the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. I encourage you to check them all out. The Instagram may be kind of quiet, but there's hours of content on the YouTube and the Facebook, on both of them. I said I was the running Rev Ryan, right? Yeah, hours. I mean, I've been reading books every day, reading passages from books every day for almost 4 years now. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. All right. Whew. Okay. Deep breath. And I'm going to remind you, you want to know what's going on with the center, email info@creativelife.org. That will get you on the constant contact. And the hot links are hot. If it says click here now, it'll take you right to the information, like it will take you to the Soul Session playlist on our YouTube channel, or it will take you to the person that can help you get it. I think I'm winding down. And I still got to work today, so I need to wrap this up. All right. I am at the part where I get to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonder-filled day, an amazing day, a stay cool day, a drink plenty of water day, a open the windows of your soul day, a tune your ear day, a rend the blinds of superstition day, a let go of the half-truths day, and a reach out your hand day. Or a good day. Or simply a day. Because you are enough, just as you are. You're a beloved child of God. You're a brilliant light. You're a divine spark. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action. Or as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you're godly. All right? I said this. Explore the truth of your being. I referenced the book of you. That's what I'm talking about. I'm encouraging you to let go of all of the nonsense that you have been told about yourself by society, by religion, by culture, by gender normatives, by people that know you, by people that don't know you. You know, let all of that go. Peel all those layers back and get to know who God knows you to be. I can promise you that that person is good and that person is cool. Get to know the person God knows you to be. All right, beloveds. Yeah, it is late October and my air conditioning is running. I'm not. Oh! I'm ready for that cool front to come and stay. But whatever else, I'm going to remind you, Reverend David will be on around 5 p.m. with you. I'll be back with you around 9 a.m. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.